And a very good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. I'm Joe Bowling with you in Hidalgo, Texas, as day one of the Pirate Classic continues with game two on the main floor here at the Hidalgo High School. This will feature the Bobcats out of South San Antonio taking on the Colts, Weslaco Idea. And again, a first round matchup on pool play between these two teams. Earlier today, we had Hidalgo knocking off Donna North in our first broadcast. We're here for 8 games today. And that's announcer contingent. Yours truly will be here for this one and the next one, featuring Sherryland and Rio Hondo. And then hopefully we've got our additional broadcasters that are here in place to take you through the rest of the day. We also have coverage of the Los Fresnos tournament coming up a little bit later on. Right now, the Bobcats are out taking the warm-ups, as are the Colts. Bobcats are 5-5 on the season. We're waiting on that final record on the Colts. We had the Colts in earlier broadcast this season. They were in the San Perlita tournament, and they're a pretty scrappy bunch. Should be an entertaining basketball game. Colts and Bobcats from Hidalgo after this.
Ladies, does your man need to lose weight, gain muscle mass, or increase his stamina and endurance? Has he been procrastinating about going to the doctor? Is he having health issues like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or poor blood circulation? Alpha Men's Primary Care is the answer. Call today and learn how they can help your man increase his stamina and endurance. Start living a healthier lifestyle and feeling younger. Call Alpha Men's Primary Care today. A family practice for men, by men.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, the Weslaco Idea Colts are already making their way over to the sideline, and their coach having some conversation. Meanwhile, behind them, South San Antonio and the Bobcats wrapping up their warm-ups. They head to the sideline as well, and we'll have the opening tip-off coming up.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com as the teams wrap up warm-ups and wrap up the final conversation. They make their way on the court. South San Antonio, the Bobcats, will be in the white uniforms with the blue trim. They'll be the home team on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, the Weslaco Idea Colts will be the visitors in the blue uniforms with the white trim. So a lot of blue and white out here on this floor. Pass the word to other fans who may be thinking they have to go to Facebook to watch this, my friends. If we can assist everyone in getting on the same page. The website's got it, and our YouTube today. We're actively working on some stuff on our server to put it in play in the other platforms. We may be live on VTX1 today before this day is said and done. Weslaco Idea, we had this Colt team earlier, and they're a pretty scrappy bunch. We'll see if they can stay with this South San Antonio Bobcat team. Tip controlled by the Colts, and away we go. David Castillo will run the point. As in the open court, guarded by Jason Alcorta. Gives it up to Ethan Aguilar. Aguilar kind of scans the defense. Is coming out to guard him as Manuel Paredes. Spins back away, got to the free throw line. Kick it outside to Covarrubio for a 3, but that won't go. Rebound comes out, controlled by Manuel Paredes for South San Antonio. Bobcats with the ball for the first time on the day. Jason Alcorta on a clear out between the circles. Reverse it from the right side. They'll operate there. Spin it back over into the hands of Drew Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Paredes. Paredes to Alcorta. With 7:14 to go here in the first quarter of play, just underway. On the right side, Drew Gonzalez. Back outside it goes to Paredes. 3 on the way. That's up and no good. Missed by Gonzalez. Offensive rebound, though. South San Antonio still looking for the first points of this game. On the drive, Gonzalez got to the baseline, had it taken away. A lot of contact and a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay here in the hands of South San Antonio's Bobcats. Gonzalez will put him into play. Sets him in motion, finds Paredes, nothing there for him. Gets it out to Alcorta. This Weslaco idea defense right now. Extending the offense out beyond the arc. That's where South San Antonio's operating. Everything 3 to 5, 6 feet out beyond that three-point arc. Alcorta swings it over to Gonzalez. Here's a 3 by Alcorta. That won't go. Colts with the rebound. Aguilar secures his first board of the game. 6:13 remaining here in the first quarter play. Off the dribble, left-hand side to Covarrubia. Covarrubio attacks through a double team off the glass and spun it off. No good. Rebound by Alcorta. Neither team has scored yet in this game. In the corner, here's a 3 by Paredes. That's good. First points of the ball game belong to the Bobcats of South San Antonio. Weslaco idea in traffic. Covarrubio somehow got through a triple team. Steven Flores gets it in the corner. Now skip it back over to Covarrubia. Goes to work against the defense of Drew Gonzalez on a clear out. Takes him. Fell to the ground. Loose ball picked up on the turnover. Here comes South San Antonio. Quick pass ahead. Three-pointer. Answer there is no. Rebound by the Colts. .5:15 left here in this first quarter of play. On the dribble, Castillo to Covarrubias. Ethan Aguilar nearly had it taken away. Attacks in the paint. Shot it, got fouled. He'll head to the line. Ethan Aguilar to the free throw line. First free throw of 2 here. And that's good. For Aguilar, that's his first point. First point for the team. Second one is no good. Rebound for the Bobcats of South San Antonio. Drew Gonzalez between the circles with 4:49 to go here in this first quarter of play. Slow start to the game as far as points on the board. Thanks in part to this defense of Weslaco idea. Keeping everything outside the arc on the offensive sets for South San Antonio. Bobcats, nice ball movement, but no shot. Back outside it goes to Gonzalez. Here's a 3 by Paredes. He'll travel first. Those threes are there if they want to take them anytime during the possession. In this case, steps were called. Covarrubio brings it across for the Colts. Attacks down the right-hand side, lays it off the glass, no good. Missed layup that time. Rebound by the Bobcats, and they bring it front side. Alcorta, nothing there. Top of the key, this is Gonzalez. In the corner, this is Ricardo. Nice pass inside. Banker up and in. Good ball movement that time. South San Antonio elected to go from the baseline and get it inside. Attacking that defense. Covarrubia off the dribble. Got fouled, and Rodrigo Covarrubia gets to the free throw line for Weslaco idea. That'll stop the clock with 3:43 remaining in the first quarter. Our next game, Sherryland will take on Rio Hondo. First one for Covarrubio, no good. As a team now, that's 1 of 3 out of the gate for Weslaco idea. Lots of substitutions in the game for both teams. Rubio ready to go, looking for his first point of the game. Can't get it. 0 for 2 on the trip. South San Antonio with the ball. Ty Stroud now with it. Plays catch with Romeo Alvarado. Alvarado hands it off. This is Aaron Rangel. Rangel back to Stroud. Again, the defense forces him to operate the offense. 3, 6, 8 feet, 15 feet beyond the three-point arc. Alvarado off the pass. Finds Aaron Rangel. Nothing there for him. He stays outside the arc. Back to Stroud. 3 minutes left here. This defense just has to stay alert on any backdoor cuts by the Bobcats. That ball is deflected out of bounds. Touch last by Weslaco Idea. And it remains Bobcat basketball. Alvarado into the hands of Rangel. Back to Stroud. Patient set each time by South San Antonio. This game will go by quick, and it'll be a low-scoring affair if we maintain this pace. Rangel off the dribble. Good show defensively. Coming out, David Castillo extends just enough to make sure everything's contested right at the three-point arc. And then they're not allowing any penetration thus far. Here's a three on the way by Rangel. That won't go. Like I said, those threes are there all possession. It's how patient can you be until you want a wide open look or try to attack. Three-pointer, Rubio. That won't go for Weslaco Idea. One and done. Alvarado on the rebound. Quick pass ahead. Defense gets back and sets up for Weslaco Idea. Under 2 minutes left here in this first quarter. Poked away from Alvarado. Back in the hands of Rangel. Again, it's good that you have a guy like David Castillo at the top side of this defense with active feet to get over in front of these guards before they can even think about going inside. Donovan Ricondo popped out, caught a quick pass, gives it up to Rangel. In the corner, here's a three by Stroud. That won't go. The rebound for Aguilar for the Weslaco Idea Colts. Jumper off the dribble. That one won't go by Caleb Stevens. Back come the Bobcats. This time they'll get in the lane. Shot goes off the glass. Count it in a foul, and Ty Stroud to the line. See the difference there. Stroud recognized that defense wasn't set as they got back. Attacked quickly right through the lane. And Stroud will stand at the line. Minute 5 left here in the first quarter of play as Stroud steps up. Makes it. South San Antonio with an early lead here. 0 for 5 from the field as Weslaco Idea. Now the Colts will turn it over. Here come the Bobcats. In the right corner, Alvarado. Under a minute left here in the quarter. Back to Stroud, directs some traffic. Spins it over to Nate Lopez, who checks in the game. Lopez, that pass nearly stolen. Stroud maintains control. Now he attacks in the paint, dishes off, out for a Lopez three, and count it. Inside, outside, and that worked to perfection. 11 points scored. It's a 10-point lead. Here comes Weslaco Idea in the front court. There's a turnover. Here come the Bobcats down the baseline. Lose it, right back to you. Weslaco Idea controlled the ball. In the paint, left-hand shot won't go by Aguilar. Bobcats into traffic, and Stroud has it taken away. Overhead pass at the end of the quarter. Aguilar can't get that shot off in time. 1 quarter in the books. Weslaco Idea as cold shooting as it gets to start that one. We head to the second quarter. Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen. Back here on RioSportsLive.com, both teams make their way back out on the court. We get set for the second quarter, and right now it's the cold shooting that's the storyline as Weslaco Idea missed all 7 of their first quarter shots, limiting them to just 1 point in the first 8 minutes of play. Idea with the ball as we start quarter number 2 in the corner. That's an open 3, and that's good. Covarubio knocks down a 3. Made shot allowed Weslaco Idea to get back defensively. South San Antonio working the ball on the offensive end. Jason Alcorta backs it back outside. CJ Ricardo, now Alcorta off the attack. Good ball movement, 3-pointer, Alcorta, count it. Extra pass, and Jason Alcorta drops in a 3. 7:06 to go in the half. Weslaco Idea on the dribble is Aguilar. Out to Covarubia. Back to Aguilar. Back to Covarubia. Back to Aguilar. Thought about a 3. Puts it on the floor. Has it knocked away. Defense by Manuel Paredes of South San Antonio. Idea to inbound the ball. This is Weslaco Idea. Eugene Cruz puts him in play. Finds a man in the paint. Shot goes off the rim, no good. To the free throw line goes Javier Moises. Moises steps to the line for 2 shots. Called the foul on Drew Gonzalez, which is his first. First free throw good for Moises. Substitution checks in the game. Aaron Rangel back in for South San Antonio. Meanwhile, Moises' second free throw is good. 6:49 remaining in the half. South San Antonio basketball. This is Alcorta. Alcorta to Paredes. They'll stay on that perimeter right now. Now off the dribble, Alcorta pulls the trigger, made that. Jason Alcorta found a little opening right in the middle of that zone. Dropped in that easy jumper. Weslaco Idea ball, Covarubia catches right near the mid-court stripe and stepped across, turnover. Once he caught that pass, it didn't take too much defense to push him back. That half step caught his foot on the line. 6:11 remaining in the half. South San Antonio with the ball. Alcorta gets to the line. Jason Alcorta. 5 quick points for Alcorta here in the second quarter. Now he stands at the line looking for a couple more. Call that foul on Caleb Laredo. Alcorta to the line. South San Antonio thus far 3 of 3 as a team. At the line, he misses the first. Next one coming up for Alcorta. That won't go. Weslaco Idea with the ball. Trying to push the issue now. That ball's deflected out. Ethan Aguilar recognized he had numbers. South San Antonio wants to talk about that, about getting back. We'll be back.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com as we have a quick 30-second timeout called right there as South San Antonio. It's the first time you really saw him get beat back defensively, and so they called that quick, brief timeout. Meanwhile, Idea Weslaco heating up a little bit here in the second quarter, having scored 5 points after being limited to 1 in the first quarter of play. Rubio will put it into play. This is Aguilar. Now Laredo joins the mix. Caleb Laredo on the dribble. Extended defense that time by Aaron Rangel. This is Aguilar. Nothing there for him. Back outside. Off the dribble. That shot goes on the baseline and up and in by Caleb Laredo. 5:34 to go in the half. Alcorta brings it across for South San Antonio. Back out beyond the arc are the Bobcats. Looking for a screen. Now in the corner it goes. Back to Alcorta. Alcorta got a screen this time. Spins it out to Paredes. Paredes got a screen. Has it poked away, but recovers. Now he's got some numbers. Attacks in the lane. Off the glass, that won't go. Rebound, Covarrubias. Here comes Weslaco Idea. Colts back on the offensive end. Covarrubias. Spins it over to Aguilar. Aguilar finds Laredo. Goes baseline. Shot it. Missed it. Got called for a travel. Turnover gives it back to South San Antonio. 4:46 remaining in the half. Alcorta to Rangel. Now they look at the cutter and they throw it away. Whistle blows for substitutions to check in. Stephen Flores will check in for Weslaco Idea. And it'll be Colt basketball. Over in the hands of Aguilar. Aguilar off the dribble, got in the paint. And he rolls it in. Ethan Aguilar got that to go. Colts have cut the lead back to 6. Alcorta has it. And a clear out. This is straight up man-to-man defense now. Well, now they go back into that matchup. Paredes finds Alcorta for a 3. Got it. Jason Alcorta hits another 3. Back on the offensive end. This is going to be Moises. Spins it out. Covarrubias wants a 3. Got it. Rodrigo Covarrubias answers on the other side. For Covarrubias, he's got 6 points in the game. This is Alcorta. Outside to Paredes. Clears him out. Back in the hands of Alcorta. Alcorta has scored 8 points here in the second quarter for South San Antonio. Alcorta wants 3 more. Won't get him. Got his own rebound, though, to the baseline. Outside it goes. Back to Alcorta. Corner 3, and that's well short. Rebound by Covarrubias. Weslaco Idea. Down 6. Could cut into this lead a little bit more. Aguilar on an isolation against Alcorta. Gives it up to Moises. Check that. That's Stephen Flores now in the game. To Covarrubias. Covarrubias on a clear out against Nate Lopez. Takes him off the dribble. That's a tough shot. It won't go. Rebound. Alcorta secures the board. South San Antonio back on the offensive end. Paredes to Alcorta. 2:35 to go. Watch his cutters go through. Lopez takes a look. Back to Alcorta. Active defense by Weslaco Idea. Alcorta to Lopez. Rangel back to Alcorta. Back to Paredes, nothing there. 2:13 remaining in the half. Paredes off the dribble, got in the lane, gets it outside. Alcorta open three on the extra pass, won't go. Rebound, Weslaco Idea secures that. Colts have outscored the Bobcats 12-8 here in this second quarter to get back in this game. Aguilar has that one blocked, got his own rebound. Works it back outside. Back to Aguilar, attacks in the paint, spins it outside. Here's a three on the way. That's off the mark by David Castillo. Rebound poked over to Emmanuel Paredes for South San Antonio. Lopez secures that pass. Outside to Rangel. Minute 27 left here in the half. Back outside to Lopez for South San Antonio. Lopez to Alcorta. Alcorta, nice move in the lane. Shot it. A little too strong on that. Got his own rebound. Shot it again. Made it and got fouled. Jason Alcorta having a great second quarter here. Back to an 8-point lead for the Bobcats. And Alcorta, who has 10 points in the game, all 10 coming here in the second quarter, stands at the line. Got that. Alcorta will now check out of the game. Nice round of applause there. Here comes some full court pressure set up now by South San Antonio. Weslaco Idea will get it to Moises. Moises, tough pass to Steven Flores. Got it across the timeline, then threw it away. Here's an easy layup for the Bobcats. Count it. Romeo Alvarado with a bucket. Quick timeout called. Idea Weslaco wasn't expecting that. And they call a timeout to talk it over.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at Party on the Boulevard. Saturday, February 2nd, along the Boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
Fans, we want to take this time to thank Alamo Ironworks for helping sponsor this broadcast. Alamo Ironworks for all your industrial steel needs, industrial supplies, steel products, and fabrications. Alamo Ironworks on the Expressway in Edinburgh, Texas. Back here on RioSportsLive.com from Hidalgo, Texas. Pirate Classic, a minute left here in this first half of play. Weslaco Idea this time will draw off the press break and break it and have numbers. Aguilar in the paint, shot it, missed it. Tipped his rebound for a moment, but it's secured by Chris Gill now in the game for South San Antonio, and the Bobcats have it with 42 seconds to go. Decision time here, up 11. Will they milk this clock down for a final shot? Ty Stroud back in the game. Handles it against Aguilar. Further outside to Alvarado. Alvarado to Rangel. Rangel back to Stroud. 20 seconds left here in the half. Bobcats outscored the Colts 11-1 in the first quarter. Have outscored them 13-12 here in the second. 9 seconds left in the half. Stroud off the dribble. Takes it off a crossover. Spins it outside. Off the dribble. This is a Diego Fernandez three, but that won't go, and that's it. First half in the books. It was the first quarter that told the story. Bobcats got that 10-point lead. It's up to 11 as we head to the halftime break. This is RioSportsLive.com.
I opened Alex Ron with the intention to give people in Broadville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. the people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, empty court as we are in between the halves here between Weslaco Idea and South San Antonio. Our next game will be Sherryland taking on the Rio Hondo Bobcats. As we continue day one coverage here from Hidalgo High School, day one of the Pirate Classic 2018 version. Take a look at this first half statistically. South San Antonio shot 47% from the field at 9 of 19 overall. 5 of 7 inside the arc for 71%. 4 of 12 beyond the arc for 33%. 2 of 4 at the line. Turned it over 4 times. On the Colts side of things, it was a 4 of 15 shooting display in the first half. 27% from the field. 2 of 9 inside the arc. 22%. 2 of 6 outside the arc. 33%. Turned it over 7 times in that first half. Your leading scorers, one player in double figures. That's Jason Alcorta for South San Antonio's Bobcats. He has 11 points in the first half. Manuel Paredes, Ty Stroud, and Nate Lopez with 3 apiece for San Antonio. 6 points for Rodrigo Covarrubio leads the way for the Weslaco Idea Colts. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you set. Still 5 minutes left. Neither team has returned. Our next broadcast, again, is Sherryland and Rio Hondo. This is RioSportsLive.com.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6 on F Street in Harlingen. It's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Hey, back here on RioSportsLive.com as we thank you for joining us for the broadcast at the Pirate Classic. I'm Joe Bowling, Bert Ruiz on the camera. I'll be making a trip across the Rio Grande Valley, heading to Los Fresnos for some night games at 5:30 and 7 o'clock. We've got the first game with Nicky Rowe taking on Los Fresnos, and we'll follow that up with Harlingen taking on Edinburgh Vela. That's going to be from the Dome in Los Fresnos. That's not at the high school, so fans planning on attending that tournament, be sure you change your GPS. You're heading to United Middle School, their auxiliary campus in Los Fresnos. If you're coming down 100, it's actually a lot closer from the expressway than if you take it all the way to the high school. If you get to the high school, you've gone too far. There will be no games there tonight. Coverage of this tournament continues throughout the day. I'll be here for this one and the next game. We're supposed to have another broadcaster meet me here. That hasn't happened yet. Evie is coming later on. Evie Vasquez will take us through the night games. Bert was here with me, and he'll be here throughout the day running the camera. Emilio Flores will join me on the camera for our games from Los Fresnos. Billy Watson's flying in on Saturday. That means he'll be available next week to assist us, and we've got tournament action coming your way already. PSJA North tournament on the boys' side. We'll be covering that, and so we want to invite you to our coverage as we expand coverage in tournament play on the basketball side of things. Minute 22 left on the clock before the two teams return, and we start the second half. We'll take another break. Our thanks to the sponsors that are assisting us in being able to do what we do.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit Coletti's.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com. Well, South San Antonio made their way out of the locker room. They've already warmed up. They're already on the court after breaking out. Weslaco Ideas being buzzed out of the locker room, and as they make their way on, they see that the clock has expired. Running down the halftime warm-ups. There will be no warm-ups as far as shooting the ball for Weslaco Idea. And a team that shot the ball at a clip that's far below what they'll normally shoot in that first half. We'll try to heat things up as we start this third quarter of play. South San Antonio scored 11 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second. All statistics point to that first quarter in which Weslaco Idea scored just 1 point in that first quarter. After that, they played even with South San Antonio, but you're down double digits. Got to climb into that somehow, some way. Third quarter begins. South San Antonio with a basketball. Jason Alcorta brings it across the timeline. They go inside, now back outside. Good ball movement this time. And a deflected pass by Covarrubias. See South San Antonio that time down. A lot more crisper on the passing. Trying to work the top side of the zone. Drew Gonzalez on a clear out. Gets it inside to Jonas Carlisle. Back outside into the hands of Gonzalez. Back to Carlisle. Sealed off. Now they reverse it for a three by Paredes, and he got it. Manuel Paredes with a three-pointer. 7:22 to go, third quarter action. Aguilar brings it across for Weslaco Idea. Takes it off the dribble, spins it in the corner. Reverse it over to Covarrubias. Given some room, stopped his dribble, gets it to Aguilar. Aguilar to the free throw line, no further than that, had to back it out. Minute gone here in the third. On a weave, get it to Covarrubias, back to Aguilar. Aguilar, nothing doing. Carlisle extended the defense that time, prevented Aguilar from peeling off that screen and penetrating in. Covarrubi on a clear out. Back to Aguilar. Aguilar now into a double team. This is Castillo. Nothing there for him. Poked out of his hands. He'll touch it last. Turnover. A lot of time off the clock and no shot to show for it for Weslaco Idea on that trip down. 6:26 to go in the third. Bobcats with the ball. Carlisle to Alcorta. Alcorta had a tremendous second quarter in this game. Back to Alcorta. Makes a move. Covarrubi right there to guard him. Another three by Paredes. This time it won't go. Rebound, offensive board, put it up and in. That's Jonas Carlisle. Carlisle right there on the spot for the stick back. 5:55 remaining here in the third. That's a double team on Aguilar. Timeout call by Weslaco Idea. Carlisle was in no man's land. TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
I want to thank you again. As you can see, the Weslaco Idea Colts are talking it over. Their coach is over talking to the official. Meanwhile, this team has just got to find another gear on the offensive end of things, as they have just been limited in opportunities to score points by the South San Antonio defense. They've buzzed it twice already to bring the teams back on the court, but when the official's talking over with the coach, he can't really take control and start bringing players back on the floor. And now we're ready to resume play. It will be Weslaco Idea ball. Castillo to throw it in. Covarrubi comes out to get it, guarded by Carlisle. Lost his dribble. Back to Castillo. Castillo double team, that's poked away. Alcorta steals it, takes it right-hand side, lays it up, and missed it. Rebound, offensive board though, put it up and in, made by Drew Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the made basket. 7-0 run by the Bobcats. There's a near steal. Aguilar tracks it down. Ethan Aguilar off the dribble. In the corner, Steven Flores goes baseline, back to Aguilar. Here's a three for Ethan, no way. Rebound by the Bobcats, Alcorta. His fifth board of the game. Alcorta brings it ahead to Carlisle. Carlisle goes baseline, back to Alcorta. Good ball movement this trip down. Gonzalez for an open three, that's short. Rebound is poked out, controlled by Albert Trevino. Weslaco Idea with the ball. Aguilar for three, that won't go. Terrence King asked about the Mission Vets game. Well, we applied for those rights immediately. And Fox Sports awarded them to NFHS. So, despite our efforts, we maintain the high road. I saw another site post some links to games that rights were awarded to last week to NFHS, but we'll stay within the rules. So it doesn't look like we'll be able to cover that. That shot goes up and in for Weslaco Idea. Much needed basket that trip down. For the Colts. Open three is up and in. Ty Stroud was just wide open on that shot. The lead extends to 19. 4 minutes left here in the third. Baseline runner won't go. Missed by Steven Flores, and these shots just will not fall for Weslaco Idea. Covarrubias will throw it in. Into Flores, outside to Aguilar. Back to Covarrubias for a three. That's off the mark. Rebound, Ty Stroud. South San Antonio outscoring Weslaco Idea 10-2 here in this third quarter. Alvarado off the dribble, has it taken away. Weslaco Idea with the ball. Ethan Aguilar. It's not that they're down by that many. They just haven't scored any points to get you in a feeling they can put together a string of made baskets and get back in this game. Flores off the dribble. Goes baseline. Missed the shot but got fouled. He'll go to the line. Going back to that Mission Vets game, it's not that I don't want to be there. I do. I was there covering Coach Gilpin for years on Channel 4. I was there preseason when I was preaching at that time to anyone that would listen to me. Teams that have a chance to advance further than anyone: Mission Vets, Hanna, Vela, and Raymondville. That was my four. I talked about my final four this year for the Rio Grande Valley. I still go back to my conversations with Coach David Gilpin, who was like, Joe, I know what our goals are. And this year, I'm telling you, I think we have a realistic goal of 5 gold balls. They got 4 of them in the trophy case. They can get past that Wagner game. Then they truly will have etched their mark. One of the top teams ever to come out of that area. South San Antonio on the dribble. 2:28 left in the third. That's off the mark. Rebound by Rodrigo Covarrubio, and here comes the Colts. Alvarado tees up a three. Quick shot, but it won't go. Rebound by South San Antonio. Bobcats back on the offensive end. In the paint, a lot of contact there. That shot won't go, and a blocking foul will send Aaron Rangel to the free throw line. Our next game, Rio Hondo takes on Sherryland. I'll have that broadcast for you. Inbound play coming up for South San Antonio. Get the ball outside. 2 minutes left here in the third. Another low-scoring quarter between these two teams. Stroud hands it off. This is Ricondo hands it off. Back in the hands of Alvarado. Every player on this team touches the ball in these possessions as they rotate them through. Shot goes up, no good. Another foul called. Ty Stroud will get to the line for South San Antonio. Stroud makes the first. In the game for Ty Stroud, that's his 7th point. He's 2 of 2 at the line. Substitutions checked in that time for South San Antonio. Stroud ready with another free throw here. 20-point lead is the biggest of the game for South San Antonio. Makes another. It's a 12-2 quarter in favor of South San Antonio here in the third. That's a tip ball. Moises tracks it down. He gets fouled. That went as close to you could get as a turnover. But then Weslaco Idea got the whistle in their favor. Alvarado sets him in motion. To Moises. Outside it goes to Laredo. Laredo to Aguilar. Just nothing easy against this South San Antonio defense. Between the circles is Laredo. Attacks, sealed off into a triple team. They take it away. Here comes Romeo. Handed off inside. Shot goes up, no good. Offensive rebound by Chris Gill. Gill off the glass. That's too strong. Laredo secures the board for Weslaco Idea. Aguilar in the paint. Back outside. Laredo into a double team. Got through the paint for a moment, but then traveled. 56 seconds left in the third. Weslaco ID has scored a point in the first, have scored just 2 here in the third. Meanwhile, methodically, South San Antonio, 11 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second, a dozen more here in the third. South San Antonio with the basketball. Top of the key to Stroud. Stroud on the dribble. Kicks it out to Alvarado. 34 seconds left here in the third. Alvarado on a clear out. Good defense by Eugene Cruz out there. Then he beats him off the dribble. Ball touched last by Covarrubi as it goes out of bounds. South San Antonio ball out of bounds. Alvarado to put him in motion. Finds a man. Gets it back outside. Alvarado on the dribble. 20 seconds left here in the third. Clear out for Alvarado. Goes to work against his man. Pass it over left side. Fadeaway jumper won't go by Chris Gill. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. And a turnover as the Colts throw it out of bounds. This is not the same Colt team we saw a few weeks ago. They're just struggling at all facets of the game here in this game. That one's tipped out of bounds. Touch last by Aguilar. Stay here. It'll be South San Antonio ball with 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Difference is they have length of the court to go here on this play. They'll get it in. This is Stroud. Stroud gets the shot away, and it won't go. That would have counted. Third quarter in the books. South San Antonio, another impressive defensive show. Outscore the Colts 12-2 in that third. Lead by 21. Back after this.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
Ladies, does your man need to lose weight, gain muscle mass, or increase his stamina and endurance? Has he been procrastinating about going to the doctor? Is he having health issues like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or poor blood circulation? Alpha Men's Primary Care is the answer. Call today and learn how they can help your man increase his stamina and endurance. Start living a healthier lifestyle and feeling younger. Call Alpha Men's Primary Care today. A family practice for men, by men.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com as we get set for the fourth quarter of play here in day one of the Pirate Classic, the 2018 version boys basketball tournament at Hidalgo High School. Weslaco Idea scored a point in the first quarter, 2 in the third, a dozen in the second, 15 in the game as they start the fourth quarter. And they'll need to up that ante by a long shot to get back in this game. Missed shot by Aguilar gets it started. South San Antonio with the ball. They've done enough. And early on in this game, it was the defense of the Colts kind of setting the tone that it was going to be long possessions before a shot was taken. Loose ball, Aguilar and Ty Stroud back there. Stroud knocked to the ground as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay in the hands of, well, now they say Stroud touched that last. So Weslaco Idea with the ball. Go into Covarrubias. He's been quiet. Shot that and made it. Rodrigo Covarrubias starts the scoring for Weslaco Idea. In the game, he's got 8 points. 7:12 remaining in this fourth quarter. Stroud on a clear out. Guarded by Stevens. Spin it over to Gill. Entry pass to Stroud. Has it poked away. Recovers. Stroud now finds Gill, who gets it to Alvarado. Alvarado gets it outside. Stroud again. On a clear out, 6:29 remaining in the game. Nice pass by Stroud. That shot's blocked. Rebound, though, offensive board for the Bobcats. That shot won't go. Rebound saved back inbounds and controlled by Weslaco Idea. Here come the Colts on the offensive end. Castillo to Covarrubias on a clear out. Covarrubias, nice dish inside, layup missed. Trevino needs to finish that. Just missed a chance. That was a nice dish by Covarrubias. Whistle blows with 6:02 left here in the game. As I was saying, this is day one coverage of this tournament. Also, games will be played over at the Hidalgo Arena. There's some good ones in day one at the arena tonight. And then everything rotates back to this gym for Friday and Saturday as far as the big game coverage. Eventually the championship game played right here at 4:30 scheduled on Saturday afternoon. We'll be at this gym throughout the tournament. South San Antonio basketball, 5:50 left here in this game. Stroud off the dribble, finds Lopez. Nate Lopez, guarded by Covarrubias. Got a screen, now hesitates, guarded by Moises, beat him off the dribble, missed a shot off the glass, whistle on the rebound. And that'll be called on South San Antonio. .535 remaining here in this game. Weslaco Idea, we'll see a little pressure this time. Covarrubias catches, attacks in the paint, dishes off on the baseline, flip it back outside to Moises, further out it goes to Castillo. Castillo forced to pass, turnover. Stepping in to take that away was Steen Perez for South San Antonio. 5:14 remains in this game. Back outside to Stroud. Stroud will take us under 5 minutes to go as he attacks in the lane, dishes off for an open three. Count it. Donovan Ricondo with a three. Another turnover by the Colts. Bobcats. Ricondo this time running the lane. Shot it and made it. Donovan Ricondo. Back-to-back baskets, a little 5-0 personal run and a 5-2 quarter, all by Ricondo by South San Antonio. Their lead extends. Timeout.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen. Quick play resumes. A three-pointer made by David Castillo for Weslaco Idea. Then off-balance shot missed by Ty Stroud. Offensive rebound, though, secured by Steen Perez, and then he's fouled. Stopping play with 4:10 left here in this game. Our next game right here on this court, we'll have Sherryland Pioneer taking on Rio Hondo. I'll be here for that one before I make my way across the valley, heading towards Los Fresnos. Three-pointer on the way for the Bobcats. Long rebound comes out to the Colts. Colts got to score a bunch of points in a hurry. Under 4 minutes left here in this game. Castillo hit that three last trip down to Aguilar. Dangerous pass caught by Flores. Here's another three on the way. That one won't go. Covarrubias gets a rebound. Up and under on the shot. That won't go. Rebound easily secured. And here come the Bobcats. Stroud attacks. Back to a trailer for a three. Count it. The extra pass, and Romeo Alvarado gets the three to go. Colts get it in the paint. Moises gets it outside for a three by Covarrubias, but that won't go. It's been that kind of game for this Weslaco Idea squad. Lopez attacks on the baseline, and Nate Lopez will get to the free throw line. Stops the clock with 3:02 left in the game. I want to remind you, tomorrow we've got the slam dunk contest and the three-point shooting contest coming your way at noon from that tournament in Los Fresnos. I was asking Coach, I said, how many dunkers you got in that? He said, well, we got teams coming in, remember, from Dallas and from San Antonio and some parts out. He goes, I think we've got 15 guys that have signed up for the slam dunk contest. 2:58 remaining here in this game. Weslaco Idea with the ball. Aguilar from the corner to Moises. Back around it goes to Covarrubias for a three. Better look this time, and it goes in. Rodrigo Covarrubias in double digits scoring. Leads his team with 11 points. There's a clean steal by Covarrubias. Gets it to Moises. Left hand right down the lane, up and in. Javier Moises with the bucket. 2:25 left here in this ball game. Alvarado on a clear out against Covarrubias. Beats him off the dribble. Now brings it back outside with 2:16 to go. Attacks again. Spins it over to Fernandez. Diego Fernandez. Stopped his dribble. Needs some help. Poked away. Double team. Now a jump ball. Possession arrow. Stays here though. And a substitution will check off the bench as Albert Trevino checks in for Weslaco Idea. San Antonio ball on the inbound play. This is Donovan Ricondo. Ricondo hands it off to Fernandez. And Nate Lopez now with a catch. Steen Perez on a clear out will travel. Stops play with 1:48 left. Substitutions into the game. Here comes Adan Rodriguez into the game for this Weslaco Idea squad. Rodriguez joins Covarrubias and Aguilar in the back court. They'll get it ahead to Moises. Moises back to Covarrubias. Tees up a three. That's off the mark. Rebound by the Bobcats. That's secured by Perez. Perez to Alvarado. Brings it across. Attacks in the paint. Dishes off in the corner. Back outside. Ball out of bounds on the baseline. Stay here with 1:20 left here. South San Antonio to inbound the ball. They jumped out to the 11-1 lead and really never looked back in this one. Had a big third quarter as well. That's an open shot that won't go. Offensive rebound, though. Into traffic with 1:11 to go here in this game. Off the dribble, Alvarado missed the shot, got fouled. Romeo Alvarado will stroll to the free throw line with 1:05 left here in this game. Good friend Ben Lopez up here doing some recruiting today, my friends, watching some basketball. He'll be here. He'll be over at the arena. And he'll be at the San Antonio Alamo Dome for the historic game for the Mission Vets Patriots. Alvarado free throw, good. 1 of 2 on the trip. Back to a 20-point lead for South San Antonio. Pass deflected. Pinballs off 4 different players. Still loose. Finally out of bounds. Touch last by Eugene Cruz. And it's South San Antonio ball. Odd game here. 11-1 first quarter. South San Antonio. And then a 12-2 third. Everything else has been evenly played in the second and fourth quarters. 40 seconds to go. Clear out for Alvarado. Attacks. Back outside, that's an open 3, and that's off the mark. Offensive board, put it up and in. Donovan Ricondo with an easy stick back. 28 seconds to go here in this game. Off the dribble, Rodriguez into traffic. Aguilar now attacks to Moises. Shot it, made it, and got fouled. Javier Moises will get to the line. Stops the clock with 16 seconds to go here. We'll wrap up this broadcast rather quick so I can get down and get the roster for Sharyland Pioneer. I've already got Rio Hondo's. Free throw misses. Rebound taken down by South San Antonio. And 12 seconds to go in this ball game. That should do it as Alvarado will dribble it out. Jason Alcorta leads away with 11 points. He scored 11 points in the second quarter for South San Antonio. And the Bobcats win this by the final score of 47-27. Leading scorer Rodrigo Covarrubio had 11 points for Weslaco Idea. But again, the Colts just never could get that offense on track today. Thanks in part to some stout defense played by the Bobcats. That'll do it for our broadcast. I'm going to go get some rosters. Bert Ruiz will get the camera and everything set up for the next game. Rio Hondo coming up in about 25 minutes. Until then, I'm Joe Bowling. So long for just a while.